What is down, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the old setup. It's very bland, yes, but look at the lighting. Look at my face. Look at my face. You can see it. It's not grainy. You can see each mustache hair on my upper lip. It looks so nice, doesn't it? Listen to that sound quality. It still might not be great, to be completely honest. I haven't tested it yet to see like what I need to do. Today, what I'm doing is a freshman year of college review, basically. I like to do this with major events in my life. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out and do that. First off, I'm gonna give it a rating. So a lot of people, well, not a lot, but a few people have asked me how I would like rate my first year in college. And I've been telling them all 65 or 6.5, and I'm sticking with that rating because like I enjoyed myself, but there was also like rough times, you know what I'm saying? Like well, let's go through it. First semester kind of sucked, to be completely honest. This may shock you. This probably will come as a surprise to you, but I'm like a little weird. Like, I'm a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little one brick shy of a full load, per se. So, like, I really struggled in the first few, well, the whole first semester, I really struggled to kind of find friends and just kind of find a place to fit in and hang out. A lot of times where I was just like, not hanging out with anybody. I didn't really have friends for the first couple of months. I had a couple of acquaintances. Now, like my roommate and my suite mates, they were all cool, but we didn't have anything in common. You know, if I saw them, I said, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?" If I had something to talk about with them, I would. You know, like, how are your finals or stuff like that. You know. But we didn't have anything in common. So, like, going and hanging out wasn't... Like, it was just understood by all of us that I was, you know, not the same as them. But I digress. First semester was really hard for me. Like I said, I'm different. I didn't have anybody that I found that was similar to me in first semester. And don't get me wrong, school was fine. You know, I had some classes I enjoyed. I got into, well, I joined 3 clubs, and I only still do one of them, which the one that I'm still doing I absolutely love, and that's where that's where I've met like my friends at pretty much, and I'm looking forward to continuing that, which that was continued second semester, which helped a lot with my with my brain. I think my main problem first semester was I was still trying to figure out where my place was at events, you know. I was trying to figure out what my role was, you know. If I went to a quote-unquote party, they weren't much of parties, they were more just people hanging out. But I had to figure out like what my role was in that scenario, you know, because you look around and you see all these people that are extroverted, that are putting everything out, you know, making jokes, talking, you know. That's not me in a crowded room, alright? If you ever find yourself in a crowded room and you know I'm there, but you're not sure where, check the 4 corners, alright? And if I'm not in one of those corners, I am gone. I don't like crowded rooms very much. I don't like a lot of people. I'm the kind of guy, if I got like 2 or 3 people that I know well, I'm all out there, you know. I'm making jokes, I'm making everybody laugh, I'm having a great time. But if you got like 10 people in the room, like 6 of them I don't really know that well, yeah, right, boss. So that was kind of a struggle in second semester. I think I really figured out and accepted who I am, what I am, you know what I'm saying? So your first semester was just kind of rough. It was kind of lonely. It was kind of just, what. Second semester was much better. I had collected a couple of friends. Why'd I say that like they were fucking baseball cards? I had made a couple friends. I had, a schedule that I was sticking to, of when I was hanging out with people, when I was staying in and playing video games. Second semester, I figured it out much better. I joined a softball team, which was a lot of fun. That was a good experience. Hopefully that continues next year. And yeah, like I said, that one club that I'm in really helped a lot with, just hanging out with people. Socialization is something that I may or may not struggle with. Probably not. I probably don't. I'm probably a social butterfly. 100%. No problem. Yeah, 65. It was, it was decent. Like a 65. It's a pass, but like, it was a good overall experience. I learned a lot, both academically and about ya boy. Probably the biggest thing that I've gotten out of this year was learning what role I play in situations, and learning to just accept and embrace that and be myself, which is something a lot of people don't do, and it's very easy to tell, especially when you're sober. It's very easy to tell when someone is not being their self and they are either amplifying themselves or completely changing themselves, and that's sad. It's sad to watch. Like, it's not them, and all these friends that they're making being that way aren't real. They don't know them. So that would be my main advice to anyone watching that's going into college, or even just anyone watching this. Do everything you can to become comfortable with yourself. Accept who you are and embrace who you are, and you'll be much better. I accept that when I say a joke and nobody laughs, it's because nobody there has a sense of humor, and I'm the funniest person alive. Alright, I can give you an example. This traumatized me, but it's actually really funny. I just found it funny. I don't care, really. That's also another thing. Who cares? Right? Stop caring so much about other people. If you do something awkward, guess what? Nobody's gonna remember that except for you. I'm just as bad at this as anybody else, of just going home that night and being like, oh gosh, oh no, oh, everybody's gonna think I'm so weird, oh gosh. Nobody cares. Nobody's gonna remember. Alright, so just relax. But my example, I do want to say this because this is funny. I was in a room with 3 other people. 2 of them are like friends, and one of them was a girl that, it's a long story, but 3 other people in the room, and they're talking about some other guy, and I'm just sitting there, fulfilling my role of the awkward guy in the corner, and they start talking about knockoff Vans, like the shoe Vans, and they start talking about knockoff Vans. And they're like, man, who would buy knockoff Vans? Like, Vans aren't even that expensive. And I pipe up and I'm like, there was like a slight quietness in the conversation. I was like, were they called SUVs? And it was pretty funny, I thought, because like knockoff Vans called SUVs, a van, an SUV, like, and I can show you exactly what all 3 of them did. I can show you exactly what all 3 of them did. So anyway, yeah, I don't know. They all 3 of them stared at me for like 2 seconds. Like, what do I say to this? And all 3 of them collectively decided, I think nothing is the best way to go here. and then went back to their conversation without even saying anything. And I was laughing because it was funny. And that was a big realization moment of, man, some people just don't deserve my humor. Also, I got D's in second semester, so that automatically gave it like an extra point, because these are freaking drippy. But yeah, that's about all I got for you, ladies and gentlemen. Moral of the story: be yourself. And if people don't like that, then don't worry about them, you know, because people will. I think that's kind of one of the biggest findings that I had, is that I'm not like annoying. Okay, maybe a little bit, but like, people like me as myself, you know, and they'll like you too, unless you're an asshole. Just don't be one though, and you're good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. Why am I yawning so much? Holy crap. These sunglasses make me sleepy. Smash like, subscribe, and I will see all y'all later.